Hello folks, welcome to the Tuesday forecast and trade recap. So here is Euro-US-dollar, and this looks like it has had a reversal from a descending structure. So what I'm seeing currently is I'm seeing a descending structure right here, and I'm seeing a nice push up. Now at the end of the impulse we have got a large wick, so I'm expecting a range. Now if we do get a range, I will be interested in taking a trade, maybe a flag or a break and retest like this. So currently looking for a range, or if we continue up, I'll look for a break and retest or another push and then a nice flag further to the upside. Now we can also reverse. Then if we get a V reversal, I'll look for a range, I'll look for a push down and then a flag to go short. So that's about it for EU. Let's see if this momentum up will continue. I don't know if this was news or anything, but this is large momentum. So for EJ, I was in a trade right here. So let me take it back and show you why I got in this trade. First, let's move the lines a bit. So we have now had this move. Let's just move these lines. Okay, so yeah, I was in this trade because I was seeing a nice descending structure. Right here I was seeing this nice descending, breaking the lows, retracing, breaking the lows, retracing, and then I saw a nice push, clean close, and on the euro and the Japanese yen we know that it can just tap and go, so it can just tap the entry area and go. And I was happy to place an order. This looked very high probability in my opinion, and I really like the trade. On the euro we also know that we can get a descending and then an impulse in the same direction. So with the clean close I was really happy to take it, and then I got stopped out for a 1% loss. So that can happen. It has happened a lot of times now, but what you gonna do? And yeah, so currently we broke the high, retrace, left a huge wick to the upside. I'm expecting a range. I'm expecting a larger range like this. So that is what I'm expecting. Now what I'm looking for is a nice push down, flag, or a nice large push up, and then also a nice flag or a nice trend to start. So some sort of momentum to the upside or some sort of momentum to the downside, and then I will be looking to take a trade. So moving on to the Aussie-US dollar, we have a really big move now. So a really nice push to the upside, as we can see here, out of this corrective descending structure. So right here we had this corrective descending and then we had a nice reversal up. Now this is really large momentum and I do really like this. Let's see how it will close. So either I'm looking for a flag here. Of course, be careful of the wick. If we do get a large wick on the top, then you know that to look for a range. Or we can get a break and retest trade like this, then look to buy on a nice break and retest. So definitely that would be the best possible option. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for this trend to continue, so maybe a nice flag further to the upside. If we start to ascend, then you know that the move is ending, and don't be buying, but look for a reversal to the downside. So that's about it for this one. Also we can get a V reversal to a downside like this, a range, push down, look for a flag to go short, but I would focus on looking at what happens if we break the high. So for the Aussie Japanese yen, so still stuck in a range. We got a V reversal. Now we got the range as expected. Now I'm waiting for the break of the low, break of the high. We have liquidity areas below, liquidity areas above. So watch out what happens in these areas. Do we just break and retrace, or do we actually break and continue with some nice momentum like this? So definitely be alert. What I'm looking for is I'm just looking for a large impulse up, a flag, or a large impulse down, and then a nice flag to go short or a nice break and retest. So I'm just looking for that nice momentum up or that nice momentum down. For the pound and US dollar, we have got a nice impulse up. So I'm definitely seeing this descending structure and then this nice push to the upside. Let's see what happens. Maybe this breaks the high, gives us a nice break and retest trade, or maybe we get a flag here, but then again, flags don't really tend to work out on this particular pair. So be more careful with the flags, but if we get a nice break and retest, I'm in. Also, if we get another push, look for a break and retest further up. That's about it. The only thing I'm looking for in this pair is a nice continuation, a nice break and retest trade. Everything else kind of just fails on this pair, and we need to see that nice large momentum. For the last pair, New Zealand Japanese yen, same as Aussie Japanese yen, they are very similar. They are kind of like brothers in pairs. So right here, stuck in a range, stuck between the low and between the high. What I'm looking for a breakout. So we have a liquidity area below, liquidity area above. I'm looking for that large momentum up, a flag or a large momentum down, a flag or a nice trend to start in either way. Also, be careful if you just break and retrace. These liquidity areas can really get you caught, so definitely be careful what happens in these areas where people keep their stops. That's about it for the forecast. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I had one trade on EJ, very good trade, really textbook trade for me personally, and yeah, let's see what happens for the rest of the week, and I will see you guys in the next forecast.